In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change the start time code in DaVinci Resolve. By default, DaVinci Resolve usually sets the timeline start time code to begin at 1. In many cases, that works perfectly fine, but depending on your editing workflow, you may want to adjust that setting so your projects start exactly where you want them to. The good news is that this is a very quick change once you know where to look. To begin, go to the very top of the screen and click on DaVinci Resolve. This will open the main application menu. From there, select Preferences. This is where DaVinci Resolve stores many of its general settings, including editing behavior and timeline defaults. Once the Preferences window opens, click on the User tab. This section contains settings that apply to your personal editing environment, so if you're trying to customize how Resolve behaves during everyday use, this is usually the right place to start. After that, click on the Editing tab. Inside this area, you'll find a range of options related to how timelines and editing tools work. Take a moment to look through the settings if you want, but for this tutorial, the option you need is called Start Timecode. When you find Start Timecode, change the value to 1. This sets the default starting timecode accordingly. It's a small adjustment, but it can be helpful for keeping your timeline settings consistent, especially if you're working across multiple projects and want the same starting point each time. Once you've entered the new value, that's it. The setting is now updated. From this point on, DaVinci Resolve will use that start time code based on the preference you selected. A quick tip before you go: if you ever notice that a timeline isn't behaving the way you expect, it's always worth double-checking your preferences and project settings, since both can affect how timecode appears. Also, making small changes like this early in your workflow can save time later, especially when you're exporting, syncing, or organizing edits. So again, to change the start time code in DaVinci Resolve, open DaVinci Resolve at the top of the screen, go to Preferences, click the User tab, open the Editing tab, find Start Timecode and set it to 1, and that's all you need to do.